Childhood fly fishing hero A.J. McLean had it figured out. Beyond its visibility while peering into the sun, black really stands out when the sun has already set or is totally obstructed by clouds. In those lights, when the water surface resembles a viscous pewter mirror, black flies not only are easy to spot, but can mesmerize trout. McLean used a black bivisible to stand out. I have my own favorite dark fly to fish on the mirror. Many seasons, the black-winged king has accounted for my largest dry fly fish. I lay claim to have invented the black-winged king, but really the fly is just a slight variation on my favorite Rio Grande king trout. Development of the finished pattern came about similarly to the subtle styling changes for the classic Tri-5 Chevys. A great basic shape with slightly different grills, tail lights, and finally a modest tail fin. Trouts are time-proven, but mainly forgotten since we've gone foam crazy. Carter Harrison is attributed to tying carpet and a fluffy rear-pointed spaniel hair wing on a musky hook as a joke. This origin story reputedly happened at the A.S. Trout Ranch at Big Springs on the Henry's Fork in 1906. Hence the curious name. Downsized and heavily hackled when fished as dry flies, trouts prove to be great attractors on western rivers. Most every pattern has been tied trout style at one time or another. As late as the 1980s, guides on the Madison mainly relied on highly visible Royal Coachman trouts to keep their dudes happily hooked up. I wondered why calftail, a notoriously slippery material, was the favored wing on those guide flies until learning how well the finely crinkled hair held floatant. Nobody wants to change flies while they're rowing. Of course, the only major change is just using black instead of white for the wing. Use whatever you like here. Again, whatever you prefer for the black dubbing. The fly fish is best for me when mixed brown and black hackles rather than straight black. Like most trouts, the tail of the blackwing consists of golden pheasant tippets, but with a twist. It's tied with fluorescent dyed tippets. For our current purposes, you don't need a tutorial on wavelengths to appreciate that bright red or orange fluorescent dyed golden pheasant tippets glow really well in low light situations. Anyway, the fish seem to appreciate it. Coop's Rock Shop was situated next to Paul Redfern's Fish On Harrison Avenue in Butte. Coop would let us borrow his blacklight to check fluorescence in the dyed golden pheasant tippets Paul would get in from Wapsie. Sure enough, the packages would vary, probably according to dye lot. Some were only nominally fluorescent. Naturally, Paul and I would glom onto those that shone the brightest. Was that cheating?